Hey guys, what's up? It's time to do another review of a very cool headset. And I had this right after Computex, but I had to do something else with the XPG products. And I think you've seen already the Apex Legends build. It featured the XPG Spectrix D41 2x8 GB RAMs and the SSD, of course, SX 6000. Now, here we have their headset, their peripherals, and it's time to do a bit of both, right? Let's go into these headsets. Now, these are something completely different. They have the amplifier as well, and you can connect them to your PC, PS4, Xbox. They have loads of possibilities with connection, and yeah, I mean, they have a 7.1 virtual surround sound, which is really nice addition to everything. 53mm driver, so that's something else, and that is why they look so a bit bulky, don't they? But let's unbox it. Okay, so you have a nice bag here which has something here. Let's check. So you get the microphone, which has a flexible arm, so you can adjust it as you wish, and it's even twistable. This is cool. You have the package content. Let's remove the paddings and here we go. Okay. There we go. We don't need this. Ta-da! Okay. The headset look really huge, but we'll get to that part. And we have the amplifier over here. So this is going to be fairly interesting testing it out, because usually everything we do by testing the headsets, it's just simple plug and play. You plug in the microphone jack, you plug in the headset jack, and that's it. Or either you connect them to your DAC that you have, that you get a USB connection with one 3.5mm jack. So basically that is it. The headsets are really big, surprisingly, but this is the reason why they are, because it has an adjustable headband over here, and you have a memory foam right here at the top, which returns back after removing from your head. The top is steel, but you have it mixed with plastic, so that is why the construction is very solid and it's very light because of the plastic ear cups. The leatherette here on the ear cups is also memory foam. As I can see, it turns back right after removing everything from it, which is quite alright. And as I said, even though some of you might hate leatherette just because it's warm during the summer, or you get sweaty ears or whatever, it does dampen the sound from the outside, and it does keep the sound inside the ear cups, so none of the sound goes out and you don't lose any crucial parts that you need to hear. For instance, FPS in battle royale games, right? The steps, the footsteps, the enemies, everything. We have here the game DAC, which has a huge volume knob, which is actually really cool. If you're gaming and then you need to adjust something, it's just like this. You just press it, turn it, that's it. You have 4 more buttons over here, but we'll get to that part. Now let's continue. You have the huge XPG logo right here, and the best thing, you have 3 ways to connect it. Well, 3 connectors basically. You have the 3.5mm for the headset, 3.5mm for the microphone, and you have the USB for the LEDs on the headset. I have a headset that have RGB and stuff like that, but basically, believe me, if they're wireless or even they're not wireless, if they're wired like the H30, you don't need an LED. They can be more for visual stuff if they're standing here somewhere in your setup, but you basically don't need LEDs. You don't see it, maybe someone else will see it if somebody comes, but if somebody comes in your room and you're gaming, it's not a full enjoyment. So basically just for visuals, and I think they look really cool when this turns on red. Now, For the ear cups, you can't turn them around. This is how they actually stay all the time, and the cables are, well, they're done solidly, very nice. They extend as much as they need comparing to each of our heads. So for instance, I have a big head, it will extend to the top and the cable won't break. The top is here also leatherette and it's complete. Actually, there's no part inside which is steel, so you can see it's completely flexible. You have on top the XPG logo, so that's really nice as well, a bit branding to add to everything. And on both sides here you have the EMIX H30, the model name, of course. The cable is nicely braided, as you can see. It's very flexible and it doesn't stay in single position. Definitely after a few hours or days that you place it in some position on your table, on your setup, it will probably loosen up completely. Now, without further ado, let's test the headset and let's check out the microphone, and I'm going to tell you how the sound is like. Let's check them out and see how they stand. So basically they are really light. Except for the headband, I don't feel anything here. They press nicely. They might need a bit more pressure on the ears, so they make a nice isolation from the outside. They do. Basically, I don't have a big head then. Some people won't agree on that one. But let's check the XPG amplifier. This is the, as I said, SoloX F30. Couple million times, right? So basically, as you can see, you could, with the volume knob, adjust the sound level. Now with this equalizer, you could switch just by one click. You can switch between the gaming mode, the video mode, movie mode, whatever you want to call it, voice mode, and of course the music. Here at the bottom you have the button for the 7.1 on and off, and microphone on and off switch. Recording with the Audacity, so everything that we do through, everything that you hear actually right now through the microphone, it's not through my Rode microphone, it's directly to the headset. And basically I think I can remove it a bit further, so the wind that I actually create while breathing, it doesn't make extra sounds to the microphone, because as you can see, it doesn't have any foam on it. It doesn't have that what's it called, I don't know, wind protector or something like that, that will actually dampen the sound of everything else. Now, as I mentioned, you have the possibility with the equalizer to switch through games, video, movie, voice, and music. You have the 7.1 surround on and off, and you have the microphone. And when you turn it back on, it starts recording, so that's really awesome, really fast, very, very responsive, so you don't have any, let's put it that way, lag when turning on and off your microphone. And here on the left you have an option to adjust the volume of the microphone, adjust the volume of the headset, and adjust both volumes at the same time. So that is really cool when it comes to that. Now, as you can see here on the right side, sorry, you have the 3.5 for your headset, for the microphone, and for the USB for the LEDs right here around the speaker, the heads, the ear cups. That's all there is to it, right? So now you heard the microphone. Now it's time for me to test the sound, bass, lows, highs, mids, and everything like that. I'm going to tell you how they sound. After that, we're going to wrap it up. And there you have it, guys. I mean, the EMIX H30 with the SoloX F30 amplifier. The amplifier actually does quite nice with the equalizer and switching through, even though I try to listen to music that has loads of bass, heavy bass. And the funniest thing is, when you switch to gaming mode, you get more bass than in music mode. So that is a bit, I don't know, a bit different than usual. You would expect vice versa. But when it comes to movie mode, it does get a nice surrounding and everything. The voice mode amplifies the voice, mids, lows, and highs are really okay. There's nothing, you know, to worry about. Talking about the bulkiness, you don't actually feel any weight on your head except for the headband that actually is pressing you right here, but not too much, and not that is you know, going to irritate you, because you have this leatherette with memory foam headband that is quite alright. So guys, thanks for watching. This was a video for the XPG EMIX H30 gaming headset and the SoloX F30 amplifier with some nice stuff. Don't forget to check the links below for the headset and for the amplifier. If you're lucky, maybe you could catch that with the headstand that actually has the magnetic holder for the amplifier, so everything is nicely all in one. It does look really cool, but basically I couldn't carry that from Computex here because the box is quite bigger. And of course, if you liked the video, press like. If you didn't, well, then you know what you have to do. And of course, if you really like the video, don't forget to subscribe, well, because see you next time. Bye guys!